graph the following polar equation. Now, to be able to graph the polar equation, we are basically just going to make a table of values. We'll make a long table of values. And I'm going to plug in values for theta. And once I plug them in, I'm going to give values back for r. And you want to be able to plug in every 15 degrees. So 0 degrees, 15 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 75 degrees, 90 degrees, 105 degrees, 120 degrees, 135 degrees, 150 degrees, 165 degrees, 180 degrees, and we continue on the other side. So you want to be able to plug in every 15 degrees. So theta and r. So 195 degrees, 210 degrees, 225 degrees, 250 degrees, 240 degrees, 255 degrees, 270 degrees, 285 degrees, 300 degrees, 315 degrees, 330 degrees, 345 degrees, and 360 degrees. And since we are able to use a calculator, that makes it much faster. Make sure that your calculator is on the degrees. If not, make sure to change it, since we're working with degrees. With 1 plus 4 sine of 2 multiplied by first 0 degrees. And that gives me 1. And then you plot it. Well, actually, let me go through the whole process. And just go back and change it to 15 degrees, which is 3. Then go back and change it to 30 degrees. And let's go and finish up. So go and finish it up. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. And once you finish, you have your entire chart. So we can graph it from 0 degrees. This is 0 degrees. It's 1. 15 degrees, which is your halfway mark, is 3. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. 30 degrees is 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 45 degrees is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 60 degrees is 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 75 degrees, which is your halfway mark, is 3. 1, 2, 3. 90 degrees is 1. So notice I start getting your leaves or your petals. Once you get to 105 degrees, which is your halfway mark, instead of going positive 1, it sends you back negative 1 on the same line. So basically this is 105, halfway mark, and instead of going 4, you go back exactly on the same line. So once you get to 120, which is this line right here, instead of going positive 2.5, you're going to go 1 to negative 2.5. 135, instead of going positive 3, this is I need to back 1, 2, and 3. 150, instead of going positive, it's sending you back 1, 2.5. And 165, instead of going positive, it sends you to negative 1. And there's another small leaf. Continue. 180 is positive 1. 195 is 3. 1, 2, 3. 210 is 4.5. 2, 4.5. 225 is 5. 2, 4, 5. 240 is 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 255, which is your halfway mark, is 3. 270 is 1. Once you get to 285, which is halfway mark, will send you back to negative 1. 300, which is this line right here, instead of being positive, is negative 2.5. 315, which is your 45, is negative 3. 330 is 2.5. 245. 330 is 2.5. 245 is negative 1. and last is 260 as well. And then from there, you just make sure you make your shapes. So we have a leaf right here. We have another leaf, smaller leaf, right here. And I think that one should have been right here. So we make it small. So you can always tell whether you got a point incorrect, and this one, it's incorrect. So you can always just double check your work and notice that that one was out of place. So once you start graphing it, if you make a mistake, you can always go back and double check. And we have a small leaf right here. And that concludes the graph.